Hi, I'm Chef Keith Snow. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really great rice pudding. This is sort of an old-fashioned dessert that you don't see very often, but I wanted to show you what kind of rice it is. It's this Carolina Gold plantation rice, and I'm going to show you how to make this very simple rice pudding. If you notice in this pot here, I've followed the package directions, something I'm sure that you can do, and I've just made 2 cups of the rice. So at this point you could actually serve it. We're going to continue on here and make rice pudding. The first thing we need to do is take these sun-dried cherries. These are tart cherries that come from the upper Midwest, but they're a little dry. We're going to rehydrate them in some boiling water with this tea kettle here. So we'll dump them in this, get in there, stainless steel, put a little boiling water over them, and then we'll wrap it up with a little plastic and then set those aside. Now to continue on with the rice, I'm going to turn my burner on here, and you can see the rice is sticky, and that's what I want, because when we add the milk it's going to get nice and creamy. So what we'll do is we'll take 3 cups of whole milk here. If you wanted to do like an island theme, you could add a little bit of coconut milk, but in this application it's just plain whole milk. I'm just going to add it all right in here. And what's going to happen is the rice will slowly absorb all of this milk, and you'll have a real creamy rice pudding. So we'll just stir this through. The next step we're going to do is pay attention to this vanilla bean, and we need to cut it open. I'll show you how to do that right here on this little board. If you never worked with a vanilla bean before, it's quite simple. You need to pierce it with a paring knife. And when you have vanilla ice cream, it's these seeds in here that are giving it its flavor. So what we'll do is take the back of our knife and slowly push, and you'll have all those seeds, and there's thousands of little vanilla seeds, and we'll just wipe it onto our spoon, and then we'll do the other one here. More seeds. And what you can do is take, whoop, get on there. You can take these little pods and put them inside of sugar and just store it in your pantry, and after a couple of weeks you'll have vanilla flavored sugar, because they have a ton of aroma still. So I can see I've got a few more of these specks on there. I'm going to get every last bit out. So now we'll just stir these through, and this vanilla will perfume this rice. The next ingredient is some very high quality Vermont maple syrup. We're going to pour that in there. And one thing I suggest when you're buying maple syrup is to look on the label, because oftentimes it's imported syrup, and obviously being Americans we want to support local farmers, and most of the times it's either Vermont or New Hampshire where maple syrup's made, so try to support them and buy Vermont made or New Hampshire made. So we're going to stir this through, and as you can see I haven't added any sugar, but there's plenty of sweetness in the maple syrup, and also those tart cherries that we're going to add in a few minutes will bring some sweetness to it. So now we will take our lid, put it on, and let this cook for probably 20 minutes until most of that milk is absorbed, and I'll show you what it looks like before we add the cherries. Okay, our rice is now done. What we need to do is stir in our sun-dried tart cherries. Those have rehydrated. We've drained off the liquid. So we'll take our wooden spoon and we'll distribute these in and kind of stir them through. And the smell right now of that vanilla is really, I wish you could smell it. It's very, very vanilla-ish. Beautiful. Now this is ready to serve. And what you're going to find if you make this recipe, it's not overly sweet. It doesn't taste like dessert. It's very rustic. It's warming. It'd be great for a fall or winter dessert. So we're just going to take a nice bowl like this and a little spoon, and we'll serve up some of this awesome rice pudding. And it is looking wonderful. Now the last thing I will do is take a little more of our Vermont maple syrup, just a touch, don't go crazy here, and I will drizzle a little bit over, and we're ready to eat. So this is a delicious rice pudding. I hope you try it today, and if you can find the Carolina Gold rice, give that a shot. I think you're going to love it.
To see more tips, techniques, and videos, visit harvesteating.com. 4 seasons, 1 lifestyle.